Today, I'll show you how to check Google Forms you filled out and submitted. Before we begin, there's one important thing to understand. Google Forms does not have one universal page where every respondent can always see all the forms they submitted. What you can review later depends on the settings chosen by the form owner. Google's help shows that form creators can allow response editing, show a response summary, or send responders a copy of their responses by email. If those options were not enabled, you may not be able to view your past submission directly. The easiest way to check a form you already submitted is to look for a response receipt in your email. If the form was set up to send responders a copy, you should have an email with your submitted answers. Google support guidance also shows that when response editing is allowed, the confirmation page or receipt can include an Edit Your Response link, which lets you reopen your previous answers. Another way is to reopen the same Google form link. In some cases, after you submit, the form page may show that your response has been recorded, and if the owner enabled editing, you may see an option to review or edit your submission. Google's publishing settings confirm that form owners can turn on Allow Response Editing, which is what makes that possible. Now here's the key limitation. The Google Help pages about viewing responses mainly describe tools for the form owner, not for the respondent. Owners can open the form, go to responses, and view summaries, individual submissions, or linked sheets data, but that does not mean respondents automatically get the same access. In other words, if you only filled out someone else's form, you can usually view your submission later, only if the owner allowed it or sent you a copy. If you can't find the form, search your Gmail for phrases like the form title, Google Forms, or response receipt. If there's no email copy and no edit link, the practical next step is to contact the form owner and ask whether they can resend the form, confirm your submission, or allow you to edit your response. Google Support Community Guidance also reflects that without the edit link or receipt, access is limited for respondents. So, in simple terms, check your email first for a response receipt, reopen the form link if you still have it, and look for an Edit Your Response option. If none of those are available, you may need to ask the form owner for help because Google Forms does not always keep a respondent side history page for past submissions. And that's how to check Google Forms you filled out and submitted. Hope the tutorial was helpful. Subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video.